Story time. A number of years after the Second World War ended, a German soldier was finally released from a prison camp in the Soviet Union, and he returned to his country, to his family. He told his family that as the Russian army was arriving, he and some soldiers were given the orders to bury secretly some cases filled with gold ingots in a field. They hardly had finished covering the spot when the Russians came and killed them all. He was the only survivor and was taken as a prisoner to Russia. Now he was back, and he was the only one who knew about that treasure. The problem was that on top of that very spot where he had buried the gold, there was now a big, beautiful mansion. He could do nothing else but tell his family his secret. Years later, that man's grandson started a business and flourished, and he sought to buy that big house. The owners of that mansion agreed to sell it at an exorbitant price, which he could not possibly afford. He spoke to his brothers, asking them to put in whatever money they had so as to share the treasure with him, but they would not. So he worked a few more years and he saved all he could. He even sold his own house and car, and he borrowed heavily from the bank and from some friends. And finally, he bought that beautiful big house. No sooner had he done so, he rented a bulldozer and he started breaking down that mansion. All the villagers, his family included, watched in disbelief. Was he mad? They tried to stop him, but he kept on digging and digging under the house until he struck gold. He had acted on the information that was given to him by his grandfather, whom he knew well to be a trustworthy, honest, and good person, and his faith in him paid off. Jesus himself used such a parable, and it's written in Matthew 13, verse 44. The kingdom of heaven, he says, is like a treasure hidden in a field. And when a man discovered it, he sold everything he had in order to buy that field. If you would only read all about him in the Bible, you would know that there is no one more trustworthy than Jesus. Put your faith in him into practice, just like the grandson in our parable did, and make it the aim of your life to get to that treasure life in heaven. Mean business with Jesus Christ, and you will live eternally in happiness. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, share this with your friends and family, and if you can, please consider donating to us. Link in the description. Bye!